Hello everyone, this is Sensei Starman and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Keeper. The 14th realm of Sleepiburgh lies before us this time. It's going to be a bit of a slog, so let's not dawdle.
Sleepiburgh, a settlement in the fertile farmland near the mountains. Nothing ever happens here, apart from some good deeds and the odd exchange of kind-hearted greetings. A disgusting pit of Hades, in other words.
Now, there are several ways to tackle this level, which will once again pit us against two keepers and the heroes of the realm. We are going to go with the fortress approach, where we can hull ourselves up and try and wait the enemies out, provided that we are quick and clever. Luckily I am. I'm also going to highlight the easy way to win this level without having to fight all of the enemies in front of you, because you only need to defeat the Lord of the Land to win this one. And you can actually achieve that goal from a safe distance, presuming you have the resources that you need. And we will have the resources we need, but sometimes it's more fun to do it the hard way, so let's see what we can manage. Only the Lord of the Land stands between you and hectares of desolation and woe. I bet you can't wait to meet him. Yes, we have a rather extensive dungeon to start with this time, and lava decorating our heart. Now let me make sure that I am digging the right wall here, because we are going to need to dig outward first. And we're actually going to dig an interior wall right here to start. And actually, we do not need to do... Yeah, so you want to put this along this interior wall here. And, well, a quick moment to show off the map. As you can see, we've got a portal here and a portal here. These quadrants are where our rival keepers are. The central part here is where the heroes are, and we have this whole little area in the middle. Now, there are 4 choke points here that if we can block them off, the enemy can't approach us as long as we wall them off. We have this little bit of impenetrable rock here, this little bit with the gold here, this little bit of impenetrable rock here, and some type of barrier here in the north before they can dig those gold veins out down here. I think for safety's sake, we will go ahead and just do one big long hallway here north of the portal. We could maybe cut a little bit north, but we're not exactly hurting for space here. But we do need to block all this off. And I know what you're thinking, how are we going to build a solid army with only these simple gold reserves here, and this a little bit here, and this a little bit here? Well, you'll see that in a moment. I admire their diligence, but that is not the wall we need to be worried about. And don't worry, we'll be getting some use out of these seemingly pointless long hallways later. There's one done. Now they have their portals, and they've already started trying to dig out the middle gold part here. Can we go much further than that? Thankfully, we can see their limits on having dug things out. And we're going to need to build another wall here. Okay, we got that tunnel done. And what the heck, just to speed this along. long as we're here. Then work on that part. And just like that, boom. Choke point 1 blocked. Choke point 2 blocked. Choke point 3 and choke point 4. Of course, we have had the enemy building up while we've been doing this, but we are now completely and totally scot-free. To build at our leisure. And all it took was about 15 minutes of extra work.
Your entrails will decorate the darkest alcove of my domain.
Of course they will. But we'll start with building a proper treasure room here. Well, that's right, somebody has to claim that territory first. Is it really asking too much for you to claim the territory so I can make it into more treasure rooms so you aren't running halfway across the map? Thank you. Now that will take care of storing money as we clear out the realm. But we're also going to need a mighty big library. And we're going to make this one super big, 7 square. And this is going to be our bread and butter, because even with us taking all this time, all we are going to be able to attract at first in this realm are warlocks. For some reason, all of the dragons and bile demons are going to be attracted to the realm of the blue and green keeper. And it doesn't matter how big we make our space, they are going to gravitate there regardless, even if we build bigger layers faster and don't focus on trying to shore up our defenses. But we're still going to mine out some big rooms, because big rooms are convenient. And though it may take us half an hour to get this done right, we have the time, we have the money. And even though it's not apparent yet, we are really going to have the money for this.
Your entrails will decorate the darkest alcove of my domain.
It is payday.
I was trying to put them to work on sealing that. Looks like one of them was already working on that, just for the look of the thing. Because this magical little choke point is going to be our training room. Now this will be our hatchery. And normally you do want to make your lair and your hatchery the first thing that you build. In the case of this realm, it won't matter. All we're going to be able to attract at first anyway are warlocks. Whoops. Alright, so nice big square lair, nice big hatchery. We got a training room. We have a colossal size library. All we need now is a portal to stock minions. And yes, I do see that gold space we haven't dug out just yet.
An entrance has been claimed.
Just to keep this somewhat symmetrical.
Pathetic creature. I shall crush you in an instant.
Now, you might recall that we had a bit of space here we haven't explored yet, since we have our nice fancy walls holding us in. And we're going to go ahead and explore this way a bit. And I'm going to show why I haven't been stressing about money or the expense of these big rooms. Because we got some gold bits down here in a nice rectangular area, and more importantly, we have gem blocks.
A new spell has been researched. A new room has been researched.
Yes, we now have a bridge, which doesn't mean much because we have nothing we need to bridge in this realm. Unless you want to put hardwood floors down over our lava.
A new spell has been researched.
My minions will leave your dungeon a crumbling ruin.
In fact, what the heck? Let's make this a perfectly square treasure room, because we're going to need the space with those gem blocks.
A new room has been researched.
Now, with those two gem blocks and secure walls, we've effectively got this game in the bank. All we need is a little time for them to fill up the treasure room, and a little more time for our warlocks to cast spells, or research spells. We can cast them. And you may know a slight oddity here. We do have a guard post now, but there isn't a question mark here for the space where one would normally see the icon for building a workshop.
A new spell has been researched.
We cannot actually construct a workshop freely in this realm to start out. And why might that be, you wonder? Well, it has everything to do with a little bit of space on the right side of the map. And I'm going to start...
A new room has been researched.
I'm going to start digging out toward it now, while our minions are getting work done. And we're going to run into a wall at some point. That point exactly.
A new room has been researched. You have tunneled into a new area.
Yes, there is a boulder trap, but thankfully, by having dug out this area, the boulder will roll its way into a corner.
Payday.
And we can safely have our imps dig out to this door right here. And yeah, see what I mean? We have 15 warlocks. So we're going to get all of our research done in record time.
Prepare for oblivion, Keeper.
And at this point,
A new spell has been researched. A new room has been researched.
and yes, another big room. Because we're going to start ourselves up a big torture chamber here.
A new spell has been researched.
And we now have the barracks. Unfortunately, even if we build one, we won't be able to attract orcs on this level. And a small prison for the sake of form, but we're probably not going to bother trying to capture a lot of enemies here. And boom, we now have a mistress.
A new room has been researched.
And we just got a temple. We will need one more sizable room, now that I think of it.
A new spell has been researched. One of your creatures is being scavenged.
Yes. That's what I was working toward, is trying to build a scavenger room. But before that, we're going to need a graveyard.
A new room has been researched.
And we don't need this many warlocks, so bust you go.
Your corpse will feed my minions yet, Keeper.
A new spell has been researched.
Let's see if we can start getting more mistresses in, because we do have a hard limit of 20 creatures in this realm. And as much as I do love warlocks, and essential as they've been to the early effort, the mistresses are better melee fighters.
A new room has been researched. One of your creatures is being scavenged.
Not for long.
A new spell has been researched.
You can't swing a dead cat for dungeon keepers fighting over the destiny of this realm. It should fall for you to settle the disagreement once and for all. Yes, and let's check up on our rivals. They have dug out most of the gold at this point. And well, the boulder trap has settled itself. And just like that, we suddenly have the one workshop in this realm.
A new spell has been researched.
And a level 10 troll. You know what, we got space.
You have taken control of a new room.
Now it looks like we lost another imp to that boulder trap. All right. Give him his own little apartment. I think we're okay on them being scavenged for the moment. And we have all the spells but one big one left over. And we have nearly 100,000 gold in the bank. In fact, we've got one spell we have not taken advantage of just yet. Cave In. Now, here's the funny part. We've done a pretty good job shoring up our defenses. We've got infinite gold at this point. But we could win the game right here and now. Because as I mentioned, we don't need to fight the enemy keepers, we just need to take out the Lord of the Land. But first things first, I'm going to seal this up in case this doesn't work. Because all we really need to win the day is 2 spells, and we have them. Sight of Evil and Lightning Strike, or alternatively Cave In.
It is payday.
The Sight of Evil will let us look at different parts of the map. And boom, here we have the portal through which the hero will show up. And for him to show up, we have to kill these 8 wizards. And how do we do that? Well, here's a fun thing that hasn't come up until now. You can cast spells through the Sight of Evil. And you can power spells up. It does not last long, of course, but we can do a targeted lightning strike. Or we could do a Cave In.
One of your minions has been scavenged. One of your creatures is being scavenged. A trap has been manufactured.
I think we got that one. Now that is time-consuming to whittle the wizards down, and still worth our effort to do it from a distance. And our scavenging room has now attracted a hound.
One of your minions has been scavenged. One of your creatures is being scavenged.
My minions will leave your...
And yeah, they're trying to steal our warlocks now. Luckily, we have a much better way of dealing with disloyal minions. Because we now have a lockable graveyard, and yes, I'm intending to cull the herd a bit.
Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. door has been manufactured. One of your minions has been scavenged. One of your creatures is being scavenged. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are becoming angry. One of your creatures is being scavenged. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are becoming angry. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. A trap has been manufactured. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are becoming angry. One of your creatures is being scavenged.
And with that done, we can start raising some vampires.
One of your minions has been scavenged. One of your creatures is being scavenged. A door has been manufactured.
Now, one of the unfortunate things about the workshop in the original Dungeon Keeper is that your minions only continue working on building traps if they already have one of everything made. So they won't build up to building the magic doors if you've already taken advantage of all of the wooden doors and bracer doors and all the other traps that they've set up. And we're going to want a few traps set up for the sake of form.
One of your minions has been scavenged. One of your creatures is being scavenged.
Yeah, this is how they try and stop you from getting that last spell. They start scavenging your warlocks.
A door has been manufactured.
And now that we own this workshop, we can expand this one. And you may be wondering, what's with this locked door here? Well, I do have an answer for that, but we're going to need to do a little bit more building first. We're going to create another little miniature apartment. Three squares should do for the essentials.
Pathetic creature. I shall crush you in an instant.
trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
And we're going to create a little temple
It
here.
is payday.
Prepare for oblivion, Keeper.
And a little hatchery here. And a little training room here just to make sure. We're going to make this little section doubly fortified. I'm also going to dig out this spot right here. Put one door right there. One door right there. And we'll start setting up a lightning trap there. Lava trap there. And oh, what the heck. Poison trap there. And that door there. Now you may be wondering why the heck am I making this little tiny apartment here. That I'm making sure is well and truly fortified. Well, it turns out there's a secret behind that locked door in the workshop. And ordinarily I wouldn't bother with this guy, but on this level we're probably going to need him to do some house cleaning for us. And taking care of him does require his own little apartment, with his own little space for eating, training, and a temple to keep him pacified. Yes, for reasons that are probably best not dwelled upon. That level 10 troll that we recruited somehow has a Reaper in a closet. I said it didn't bear thinking about.
A door has been manufactured.
And, yep, there we go, a magic door.
A door has been manufactured.
Alright, so now that we have our perfect little ID layer set up, let's go ahead and put some of our new troll recruits to work on breaking that door down. Oop, wrong space. Yeah, this this is the apartment we're looking for.
A trap has been manufactured.
Now, we will have to put the lazy bugger to work on training up. But we now have it within our ability to make all of these wonderful little trap-filled passageways out of all the long hallways we've built up so far. Wasn't that clever of me?
Your creatures are becoming angry.
Yeah, it's just a Horned Reaper, so we don't need to really worry about that.
A trap has been manufactured. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. Your creatures are becoming angry. You need a bigger temple.
And we have not gotten one vampire yet.
A door has been manufactured.
Prepare for oblivion, Keeper.
And this might be more efficient if we made it a crypt rather than a graveyard.
A trap has been manufactured.
My minions will leave your dungeon a crumbling ruin.
A door has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured. It is payday.
Yeah, what's really fun is setting up lightning traps in front of a locked door so they're getting electrocuted as they're trying to break the door down.
Your creatures are becoming angry.
Well, the temple's not doing a very good job of pacifying the Horned Reaper, alas alack. As I said, they're not worth the trouble of maintaining. At least we have a nice crap-filled hallway between him and the rest of our people.
A door has been manufactured.
What the heck, we can have them work on fortifying the walls a bit more. Because, yeah, look how much gold we have.
A trap has been manufactured.
Now, the funny thing is, you're stored up. You can actually let the game run for a few hours, and even though the enemy keepers are non-hostile to each other, eventually, even though one is a bit expansionistic and the other one is shoring up as we are, albeit without traps, they do not seem to want to dig any further north. Eventually they'll have to, because they have to pay minions too, and we have gold and they don't. So eventually they will have to go up, take out the Lord of the Realm, but it counts as a victory for you. Not what the hey, we got enough money to try this again.
A trap has been manufactured.
Pathetic creature. I shall crush you in an instant.
Oh, we almost have that one.
A door has been manufactured.
Oh, I think we got that one on the last strike. Ah, we got that one.
trap has been manufactured. Beware, the Lord of the land approaches.
Here we go.
Before this day is done. A door has been manufactured.
Now, the cave-in doesn't seem to affect them too much.
A trap has been manufactured.
Well, we just had him in our sights, too.
A trap has been manufactured.
Well, we have his giant attendants taken out.
It is payday.
Also, the heroes
A
don't
door has been manufactured.
appear at all inclined to start busting down the doors and, you know, trying to protect the realm.
A door has been manufactured.
Oh, where have you gone?
Pathetic creature. I shall crush you in an instant.
A trap has been manufactured. A trap has been manufactured.
I feel like noting that in Dungeon Keeper 2, they made it so that it was much easier to target enemies.
A door has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
Almost got him.
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough. A door has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
Yeah, unfortunately I can only do the disease or chicken spells on enemies that are on my territory.
Your efforts are futile.
Oh, wait, there he was. Did he just heal himself? I think he just healed himself as the rock slide started. Well, okay, only a little bit, but still.
It is payday.
I think I finally got a good angle on him. Yeah, as you can see, this is possible, but it's really tedious and time-consuming. But also a bit easier than trying to fight your way to get to this guy with... I completely forgot that I can level this spell up too. Your continued success makes me sick. Thank you, your wickedness. So now that we've done that, want to see how we're supposed to do it? Well, as I noted, there are a couple of ways, but I think the most fun one at this point
Your corpse will feed my minions yet, Keeper.
yeah, I've won. Most fun way will be to make this bit of territory here, but you know what? Let's see how far the other keeper dug.
You have tunneled into a new area.
Oh yeah. They got all the way here, didn't they?
Manufactured.
Let's see how long it takes them to notice us encroaching on their territory.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Ah, not too long at all. And it looks like my Reaper killed himself in all this. But yeah, another fun way is to have them breach your walls.
A door has been manufactured.
And then have them start trying to break through all your traps. This is why I had so many places set up where there was a lightning trap in front of a locked door, because you can take out all of the enemy imps that way. Of course, the poison traps are fun for that as well.
Your workshop is not big enough.
And I got a rather industrious group of trolls at this point. And yeah, I got a level 10 mistress.
A door has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
And my warlocks, well,
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
yeah, we'll pull them out because Bile Demons kind of suck in close quarters. But yeah, like I said, you can try and whittle them down by having their imps slowly break their way through. Although the locked doors seem to flummox them. And yeah, see, the green imps are now running through here. They're colluding.
A trap has been manufactured. Your workshop is not big enough.
But you can eventually build up a sizable enough army of mistresses. I don't know why we didn't wind up getting any vampires out of the graveyard. Because if you build them up, they're immune to the gas attack, so they can take on the Reapers.
It is payday.
And yeah, level 10 mistresses get teleport power, which makes them totally hoss. But yeah, we were able to conquer the realm with cunning and subterfuge.
Herrilin's down. The people enjoyed each other's company so much that they'll be together forever now. We've thrown them all into a big pit and piled tons of rocks onto them. A fitting end, we trust you'll agree.
Yeah, 43 creatures attracted, 86 efficiency, time. We got 100 on style, though, and a 70-50 rating. Not the highest we've earned yet, but bad job well done, I think we'll all agree. So, thank you all for watching as I filmed this slightly longer than usual chapter, just to show every possible way you could conquer Sleepiburgh. We hit Realm 15 next time, so nothing remains for me to say except for me to say thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment if you are so inclined. And we'll continue the adventure from here next time. Take care until then.